I recently broke my ankle, and so I haven't been able to like work out. And then I know I'm resting, but I just feel like I'm just sitting around and I'm like worried I might gain weight. And I just like don't feel good about like I just feel like a blob and I just like really don't feel good about like my body, which I know like we talked about with PCOS, that many people may feel, just not feel good in their own skin, like on a day-to-day
Mhm.
basis, which is, something that's like frustrating.
Okay. And so I want to ask you where you feel this tension in your body as you're
So
thinking about, I feel like a blob. I'm worried about my body gaining weight. Where do you feel it in your body?
I feel it a lot in my neck and shoulders, like back here and my shoulders here. And sometimes like I notice like I'm clenching my jaw throughout my day and then I like realize it and then I, try to breathe, but it's just like, oh, I didn't realize that, it's affecting me that much that I'm like clenching my jaw and, I feel the
hmm
the tightness in my neck and shoulders.
Okay. So you feel in your neck and shoulders and your jaw right now as you're thinking about it?
Like, well, now I don't feel it because I'm like aware of the jaw part, but yeah, I do feel a little bit like here
Okay.
tension.
All right. So which one is stronger, your neck, shoulders, or your jaw?
I would say my neck.
Okay. And on a scale of 0 to 10, 10 being the highest, how intense is that tension in your
Mm,
neck?
I'd say like 5.
Okay, 5. So we'll use that to measure our progress. I think that's just wonderful to always zoom in on your body and see where you're feeling the tension as you're thinking
Mm,
about the cause of stress. That's a great way to just
mm,
connect with yourself and to also measure your progress as you're tapping. If that tension that's a 5 right now reduces even just, one number in the next round, that means we're making progress. We're tapping on the right thing. So that's what I advise everyone to do. So we're just going to tap on the side of the hand and use that in our tapping statement. Even though
Even though
I feel this tension in my neck,
I feel this tension in my neck,
I feel like a blob.
I feel like a blob.
Yeah, and I'm just using your words. It's
Yes.
your own words are the best.
Yeah.
I am worried about gaining weight.
I'm worried about gaining weight.
I choose to accept myself.
I choose to accept myself.
Even though I feel this tension in my neck,
Even though I feel this tension in my neck,
I feel like a blob.
I feel like a blob.
I'm afraid of losing weight or gaining weight. Sorry.
I'm afraid of gaining weight.
I know I'm resting.
I know I'm resting.
I'm still worried.
I'm still worried.
I choose to accept myself.
I choose to accept myself.
Even though
Even though
I feel this tension in my neck,
I feel this tension in my neck,
worried about gaining weight,
worried about gaining weight.
I choose to accept myself anyway.
I choose to accept myself anyway.
Right. And the next point is on the top of the head, right in the center. And we're just going to say a reminder phrase. So a bit of what you just said, but in a shorter version. So this tension,
This tension,
and the eyebrow points just above your nose, beginning of the eyebrow. Doesn't matter which side. Yep. This tension in my neck.
this tension in my neck,
And then side of the eye, right on the bone. It's like you're almost touching your eye. That's it. Worried about gaining weight.
worried about gaining weight,
Under the eye, right on the bone. This tension in my neck.
this tension in my neck,
Under the nose. I'm resting,
I'm resting,
but I'm not moving enough. That chin, this tension in my neck.
this tension in my neck,
Okay, and the collarbone point is right underneath the collarbone, the knob there, just below it. Yeah. This tension in my neck.
This tension in my neck.
Okay, and then the last point is underneath your arm, just 4 inches below the armpit.
Here.
Yep, that's it. This tension in my neck.
This tension in my neck.
Right. Just take a deep breath. Okay, and check in with your neck and see how the tension is now.
Feel like it's a little bit better.
What number would you give it?
Like a 4?
Okay, great. So it was a 5 before, and now it's a 4.
Yeah,
Okay.
good.
Okay. And so during that round, you may have noticed that, you had thoughts or emotions or maybe physical sensations come up, perhaps a memory. What came up for you?
Well, the saying a blob, I like, imagine myself like as a blob. So I know silly, but that came up. And then I did feel like, like my, shoulders, and it wasn't like as tight, I felt like I could relax it. So that felt
Hmm.
good. And I think like saying it out loud helps. I guess like, when we're thinking about the positive affirmations and then you have like those negative thoughts, but like they're just thoughts. But then like when you say it, I don't know, it's just, I guess you're releasing it, or I don't know, right? Like there's
Yeah,
something about
it's
saying it that helps.
right. Saying it while you're tapping is best because if you're
Mm-hmm.
just talking about it, you could just be reinforcing the same neural pathways in your brain, and that's, not quite helpful. You want to, release that stress from your body, release that the self-judgment. That's why some people say they've been to therapy and talk therapy specifically, and they come to me afterwards like, I don't know, I don't feel like I got anywhere. It's probably because we haven't gotten into our body and released the stress. That is really the key. Is
Mm,
if you have some story, you're ranting and you're unhappy about something, like just make sure you tap on the side of the hand as you're ranting. You know,
yeah.
if even if it's underneath the table or something, because at least you're releasing the
Mm.
stress from your body instead of reinforcing the story in your mind.
Oh,
You're just
that's a
kind of
good point. Yeah.
reliving the stress of that event. That's why, talking about traumatic experiences can actually be re-traumatizing.
Yeah.
Right? So there are very gentle ways to work with trauma with EFT. And definitely if we're talking about something really stressful, we want to be tapping at the same time because at least we're
Huh, that's a good
releasing it.
tip. Yeah, that makes sense. That's a good tip.
Yeah. All right. So the tension is still in the neck, right? It's a 4.
Yeah.
Okay. And are there any other physical sensations? Sometimes that
Um,
happens when we tap with shifts.
no. I feel like it's like maybe moved up. Like it was like, the whole neck, and now I just feel like it's like the top part, which is
Hmm.
interesting.
Yes, that can happen in EFT. Yeah, when you have a physical tension in one place and it moves to another place, that's your body. It's like it's released the stress from the lower part of your neck and that's moving up.
Mm,
That's the next thing to tap on.
mm,
So we gotta do that.
okay.
Right. So even though I'm still feeling this tension
Even though I'm still feeling this tension
in my neck,
in my neck,
it's moved upwards
it's moved upwards
as I imagine myself as a blob.
as I imagine myself as a blob.
I choose to accept myself.
I choose to accept myself.
And I guess what are you feeling? What's the main emotion that comes up when you're imagining yourself as a blob?
Just like, not feeling good about myself, like, well, like being in front of the camera, not going to be happy about that, if I don't like the way that I look, and yeah,
Okay.
and yeah, not like being confident, like if I see myself like that,
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Even though
even though
I'm still feeling this tension in my neck.
I'm still feeling this tension in my neck.
I don't feel confident.
I don't feel confident.
It's not going to look good on camera.
It's not going to look good on camera.
I choose to accept myself anyway,
I choose to accept myself anyway,
even though
even though
I'm still feeling this tension in my neck,
I'm still feeling this tension in my neck,
seeing myself as a blob,
seeing myself as a blob,
judging myself,
judging myself,
not being happy with the image,
not being happy with the image,
feeling unconfident.
feeling unconfident.
I choose to accept myself anyway.
I choose to accept myself anyway.
All right, top of the head, feeling unconfident,
Feeling unconfident,
eyebrow, this tension in my neck,
this tension in my neck,
side of the eye, feeling like a blob,
feeling like a blob.
under the eye. Not going to look good on camera.
Not gonna look good on camera.
Oh, that was on the chin. Skipped a point there, but it's all right. We can go. I'll follow your lead. This
Oh,
tension in my neck,
this tension in my neck,
collarbone, feeling like a blob,
feeling like a blob.
under the arm, feeling unconfident.
Feeling unconfident.
All right. Take a deep breath. Okay. Check in with your neck. How is it now?
Feel like it's a little better. Doesn't feel as concentrated there anymore. Feels,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel it actually more down now, but not as like intense,
Okay,
like down here.
great. And what number would you give it?
Um, two, I guess. Two.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Yeah. For me, 2, 1, or 0 is great. We can just stop there even. We can do one more round, like in a positive round and on a high note,
Yeah.
if you'd
We
like.
can do that.
Okay. And what came up for you, if anything?
I think it's interesting because, like you said, like sometimes, like I didn't realize like the one of the reasons I'm worried about that is because of like being in front of the camera until I said it. But I guess
Mm,
that's like, getting into the subconscious, right? Like
yeah.
the root, like why was I so worried about it? But like, and I think through that round I realized like it's okay. It's just like how I am, and it's a phase
Mm,
in my life. Like I broke my ankle, that's fine, and it will heal, and yeah.
great. Yes, that's one of the signs that EFT is working is, well, just the first
Oh.
thing is the tension moving down to another area that's, we just have to keep tapping it out. It's calling chasing the sensation, chasing the
Mm.
pain. That's one of the techniques in EFT. Emotions can manifest as tension, physical tension in the body.
Mm-hmm.
The other sign is just having this acceptance of who you are and where you are in life, and it's just a temporary thing that you're going through. That's a great sign that EFT is working.
Oh wow,
And
okay, that's good.
yeah, yes, yeah. And one of the things that can happen is, as we tap on one layer and then we tap on the next one, well, it kind of opens up our mind towards other possibilities, other ways of
Mm-hmm.
seeing the same situation. So you find like, oh, there's stuff that comes up to the surface, like this fear of not looking good on camera. You weren't aware that it was there, but once we tapped
Yeah.
on the first issue, like the first round, then you have access to that next layer. Next layer is, oh, this fear of not good on camera. And then who knows, what comes up next as we peel off the layers can get really deep. And yeah, we're on the right track. 'Cause all
Okay,
these are really great
cool. Yeah,
signs.
that's
Yeah.
exciting. Okay.
All right. So let's just do one more round to end on a high note there. All right. Even though I'm feeling this tension at the bottom, right, of my neck, at the
Even though I'm
uh,
feeling this tension at the bottom of my neck,
I know this is a temporary event.
I know this is a temporary event.
My ankle's going to heal.
My ankle's going to heal.
And I'm going to be able to move again
I'm going to be able to move again
and exercise.
and exercise.
I choose to accept myself.
I choose to accept myself.
Even though I'm still feeling this tension in my neck,
Even though I'm still feeling this tension in my neck,
I'm okay.
I'm okay.
I'm safe.
I'm safe.
I know my ankle's going to heal.
I know my ankle's going to heal.
And I love and accept myself.
Love and accept myself.
Even though
Even though
the tension has moved down in my neck,
the tension has moved down in my neck,
I know I'm going to be okay.
I know I'm going to be okay.
My ankle's going to heal.
My ankle's going to heal.
And I love and honor my body.
I love and honor my body.
All right, top of the head. This tension in my neck,
This tension in my neck,
eyebrow, honoring my body,
honoring my body.
side of the eye, grateful that it can heal itself.
Grateful that it can heal itself.
Under the eye, allowing myself to rest.
Allowing myself to rest.
Under the nose. I know I'm going to be okay.
I'm going to be okay.
The chin, acknowledging this tension.
Acknowledging this tension.
Collarbone, releasing this tension.
Releasing this tension.
Under the arm. I love and respect my body.
I love and respect my body.
Okay, take a deep breath.
Okay. Well, that was good.
How are you feeling?
Good. Really good, actually. Um, well, actually, before you said the part about like it can heal itself, I actually realized that too. Like while I was tapping, like actually, like it's amazing that the ankle can actually just heal itself. Like, the doctors told me I don't need like a cast and I don't need surgery, and they said it will heal itself, which at that time I was like, okay, whatever. But like, I guess I really appreciated that my body can do that for itself, as opposed to like, I guess before when we started, I was like just looking at the, the like not feeling comfortable in my skin because of how I look on the outside, but appreciating that my body can still do other good things like heal itself.
That's beautiful. That's
Yeah,
really beautiful.
that's really nice,
Yeah.
actually. Thanks.
You're welcome. How's the tension now? Just to check in one last time.
Um, yeah, I don't know. It's not really there actually, which is weird.
Amazing.
But
That's
yes,
amazing.
amazing.
Yeah, because what was
Yeah,
it before?
a 5.
And now it's
Wow.
a 0. So, right? There's nothing else. There's
Yeah,
nothing there? Okay.
no,
Yeah,
no.
just in 3 rounds.
I know, that's so amazing. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Wow.